lovies, welcome back to my channel. I'm your Trintai and I'm your girl NARS. Okay, so in today's video we will be reviewing and demoing Rihanna, the queen of the Navy herself, Fenty Beauty. Girl, if you like to see how I got to this look and to see my complete review on the line, just keep watching. Okay, so starting with a fresh clean face, we're going to hydrate first, and I'm going to use one of my favorite serums. Just having combination skin, I don't want crackliness under my primer, and I'm going in with my favorite serum, the Giuseppe Boost Your Radiance Reparative Rose Hemp Seed Facial Oil. I just put it right along the skin, moisturizing it in. So with the collection, she did come out with that blurring primer, which I did like the idea of it, but I wasn't sure if it was going to really work for me because I'm super duper oily. So within this, I'm going to use my Becca Evermet primer. Now, since my skin is now prepped and primed, I'm going to do my brows off camera and then get into these Fenty products. Okay, so I zoomed in just so we can get real in depth into this review. Going into the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter in the shade 420. Color reference for anyone who wants to know. And in NYX Total Control, I'm number 16. But in between the summer, I'm 16 and 17, which is Mahogany and Cappuccino. Elf foundation, I'm Cocoa. Who else could I say? NC45 and matte. Any other, color references, I'll list it in the description box below, because I know it is somewhat hard for some people to find their color matching. For me, I have two-tone situation. My face is lighter than my body, so I like to get a neutralized shade, and I tend to match the outskirts of my face. So everybody this way down, I rather match my face to that. So going in with my brush, let's do this. I took a little bit and I spread it around my hand. I'm going to take another pump. Initially, just to do this, I did 2 pumps, so this is the bottom majority of my face, and then we're going to get the rest. And we're going to do one more pump. This foundation was definitely set to be a medium to full foundation, and from what I'm seeing, I am completely shocked by the coverage. And the texture on the skin is slightly watery, but not watery in the sense that it's falling all over my hand. Like you squeeze and it's just sitting right there. So I like that. It has that lightweight feel, but at the same time, it's, not lightweight in the sense of I'm basically brushing nonsense into my face. And for the texture, I feel like the only thing close that I have that's similar to this is the NYX Total Control foundation. Like, it's very lightweight, but I'm just really obsessed with how it feels in my skin. It literally feels like nothing is in my skin right now. And I'm so happy that I'm not orange or dirty mustard or something in between. I have to say kudos to you, bitch. This is the first time I think I've ever walked into Sephora and found my shade in less than 15 minutes. Like literally the full 15 minutes I walked in, there was like literally battlegrounds to get my shade, because I was going in between 390, 400, 410 and my shade 420. I tried the 390 because I felt like I was in the darker end of the olive, so definitely pay attention to that. I felt like it was too pink and too frosty yellow. The 400, I felt like it was basically the color of my natural face, and because I'm trying to get that barrier that's right in between me and my birthmark, which is my neck, which is the darker region, so this is not going to change anytime soon. So I wanted that nice barrier progression, and this shade I feel like is so perfect, and it didn't oxidize and get orange. Do you know how hard it is for you to be a neutral person and to get something that's orange? My hair is already doing ginger vibes. I don't need my face to do the same, and we're already leaving that weird progression of summer where your tan is fading. So yes, Riri. Now going into the duo sticks. Okay, so first off, how bomb. This is like a damn magic trick, like oh my gosh. And what I love about the shades, I was going to buy them individually, but something told me to swatch the trios. Sometimes when you get selected colors, no shade, you know, basically you're not sure if they're going to pick something either too warm or too cool. Now, if you've seen my contour and highlighting video, I tend to like warmer contour because I'm neutral. I like to add more warmth and dimension to my face that way, rather than going with something that's more cooler and more of the grayer undertone. And because when I'm neutral I have something more gray, it gives me that weird cast. And because I have my cheeks that are very prominent, I don't want something that's just going to look like sculpted weirdness, if that makes any sense. So in a trio, I got the shades Truffle for my contour. For my highlight, I have Caramel, and then for my glow and shimmer highlight, I have the shade Rum. Just to swatch it for you, that's Truffle. And color reference, I usually, before this, I usually use my NYX Mineralized Foundation Sticks and the shade 13, which is literally in the same color family as this. And what I like about this more, it gives a little bit more dimension. Like, it's warm, but it's still kind of cool. So when I saw it in the store, I was like, okay. And then going in with the Caramel, which is definitely a color I would use. Still yellow base, a little neutral, not too bright, which I love. And then Rum, which is such a pretty natural glowy highlight tone that's not too overdone. And you see how with the dimension of my hair and placement, it's that type of highlight shade that's going to go on me, that's not going to look too standoutish unless I want it to be. Because for everyday highlight, I don't think it should be super beamy. Like, that's when we take it up a notch. And later on in the tutorial, you're going to see the girl who does just that. And what I love, it's a matte finish. I'm so used to having contour sticks or any type of stick foundation that's always a basically dewy finish in some instance. So for her to basically come up with something that's basically cream to powder is so dope. I have to rate it on blendability. I'll give it, out of a 5, I'll give it a good 3.5, because it's a matte finish, it does like dry down fairly quickly. So not saying that you want to work really fast, but you do want to make sure that you're not going harshly. And especially if you have drier skin, I can definitely see that give you a little bit of lift with the product. So definitely be careful. Now going in with the highlighting shade Caramel. Now depending on my mood, I do like something that's a little bit more brightening, but at the same time I still like that really warm highlight color. I don't want something super yellow that basically gives me that really neutral undertone. Again, I'm trying to really avoid that. Whoa, okay. Pigmentation, It is on straight 5 out of 5. Do you see that? Whoa, okay. Definitely a strong brightening color for me. It's really, really, really bright. So definitely be sure to have a really good blending tool, because I literally did a swipe. Whoa, okay. And for my concealer, super juicy beauty blender. It's not super patchy, but what I can say is it's a cream based product. So cream base does fairly crease. I like to use cream and I like liquid, so I don't really have a set preference when it comes to concealers. It's more about the colors to me. I didn't buy the matte mineralized press powder. I quite personally don't like to use anything white, like translucent ones on my skin. I use it occasionally, but not for my everyday life. I like to have something that has a slightly warmer color into it, so I'm going to use my all over powder. I'm going to do my eyes off camera, and then I'm going to come back to play with the highlight. Then this is looking so effortlessly pretty, like it's not overdone. I don't feel like my face is doing weirdness. Okay, so after everything, I like to go in with my cream highlight and rum first, because I wanted to see how this looked. Okay, hold on a second. Wait, I need a mirror. Crazy. Ooh, okay. From what I'm seeing on camera, it's beaming. It's booming. Okay. Yes. I feel like yes. It blends out really nicely. Oh my gosh. I haven't had a cream highlight that blends like this. And remember, I just set my face before doing my eyes, so okay. I'm gonna do my nose too. A little down the bridge. See, this is like nice, a pretty, just really appropriate kind of glow. This is by itself. The glow. Rum is a keeper. I'm low-key shook. Like, it's really pretty. But you already know who we had to get Miss Honey herself. Made me want to buy the whole collection, because on her launch the other day when she was wearing that yellow outfit, and I was like, what is that on her face? And it was like, it's her highlighter, Trophy Wife. Okay, do you see how it's like a yellow gold? Okay, let's swatch it. So these are the other swatches, toffee and everything. We'll go with the Trophy Wife right here. Nah. Oh my booming goodness. See, with this is okay, this is really subtle. This is more of that dramatic. This is that, you guys remember that Snapchat filter that looked like that really gold lion? Honey, you could be that and then some. Funny thing is, I was going to get the cream one called Blonde, which is basically the cream version of this, and I was like, nah, let's get the powder, because I'm already getting a trio that has the cream. And I'm so happy because this is very natural. And okay, let's tuck this behind the ear. Let's see what's going on. Okay, I'll load that onto the brush. Let's take off the excess. I'm nervous. Oh, okay. Oh no. Oh my word. Oh, okay. Jesus. Ree, why you do this? This is when you start calling her Robin. You gotta call her by her first name because... Okay. And I like to do that C kind of highlight where it cascades from the eye into the cheek. This is gorgeous. Ooh, it's messing up the lighting. So this, Miss Honey, is trophy white. And the more you add on, the more beamier it gets. Do you see the, oh my gosh. So this is trophy white. And obviously you can wear this a little more demure, but I wanted to show the intensity of it. And then this is rum, which is subtle, everyday. So this is trophy white by itself, which is already beamy, but you know how highlighter acts. When you put it on a cream-based product, it gives it even more of a boom. So let's see it on top of Rome as a base. Oh my word. It's like it has somewhere to stick to, so it already knows where to go. Okay, so my favorite is obviously Trophy Wife. I'm gonna do my lips and I'm gonna come back with my initial review of the overall, all the products that I got. The foundation looks super duper classy like this. Like that, you know, frosted glass. Just like your pumps. Only thing is though, I want to see if this comes off. I think the pump does come off. I haven't tried it. I kind of don't want to spill this all over me right now, but I wish the pump was something I could screw off. I don't know why. I'm just used to that now with foundations. That's the only con I can say. Comment down below if you figured out how to take off the top, just in case. I mean, you don't have to take off the top, but I want to know. Like, how are you going to know when your foundation is empty, if that makes any sense? Like, frosted glasses will lie to you until you either shake it, feel the weight. I just set my face with my dewy setting spray and it just boomed it up even more. And I'm filming right now after buying it today. This is the launch day. This is Friday. It's in the middle of the freaking night and I just feel like I need to be going somewhere because what? I need, oh, yes. 40 shades, one launch, so many options for so many different clienteles. The highlighters are so bombly pigmented. I literally says I stay out of Sephora, so I had to run and support. I'm supporting because I'm a fan. I'm supporting because I'm a makeup collector and I invest my money on things that make sense. If I didn't like none of this stuff, I would have returned it. I'm happy I got what I got and I didn't get a whole bunch of things that I probably wasn't either going to use or just probably using just because of the fad. I really like the finish of this foundation. My skin literally looks airbrushed. I want to zoom in just so you can see the coverage. I don't have super intense acne scarring or anything, but you know, those little just faded marks that we usually get from minimum breakout, and you don't see anything. The contour isn't harsh. The highlights, as you can see, is booming. It's a pretty penny. The highlighter is $34. The foundation is $34, and the Match Stick Trio is 54. 54 divided by 3, it's basically $18 a stick, and I believe she's selling them individually for $25. So I mean, that's kind of a deal. Like, I figured get it in a trio way, then buying 25, 25, 25, $75 each. That was doing the most. Can't wait to see what comes next, because honey, you know we dope if she comes out with pressed powders to go comparable with the foundation shades, and hopefully she can get them down to a T so they can be the exact same color. Because if I can get the setting powder to this, I will just stop using my NYX setting powder that I already have, because the finish of this is bomb. Like, I'm here for this. I haven't been shocked by a foundation like this since freaking Total Control, so this is bomb. So lovies, comment down below and tell me if you partaked in a Fenty Beauty whole collection. What did you get? Did you go all out? Because you must be out here cashing out, because I spent my own coin, honey. We can't just be out here just buying any old thing. Say it's worth it. There's a couple more things that I think I might end up getting. There's the duo highlighters. There's a blush and a highlighter. I think I want one of those, like ginger and like something too. It's like the pinky one. So lovies, I hope you enjoyed this review, first impressions and demo. If you liked this video, please give the video a big thumbs up just so we get notoriety. Also be sure to click that bell down there. Subscribe. It's somewhere around here if you watch me on the phone, the screen. Get your 360 on and follow your girl, and make sure you hit that bell so you can get notifications from me and be a part of the family. And as always, be sure to follow my social medias right here at TRENDTY, which is on Instagram and Twitter. I'm trying to get better at Twitter, y'all. Give me a minute, give me a minute. And as always, until next time, later, lovies. Don't forget to subscribe to see more tutorials, hauls, and videos from me. And oh yeah, check out my latest video.